Hello friends, late night pyramid intel, day number 9. So we're going to talk about frequencies again, and this is going to be the Mac Daddy frequency discussion because I'm including some information, not only verbal information, but videos literally showing you cancer tumors being dissolved in real time right in front of your eyes. And if you've never seen it before, it can be pretty mind-blowing. And I understand that if you've never seen this information before, it can seem absolutely impossible, and your brain will have cognitive dissonance and just be unable to accept that this information has been available for a very, very long time and that it has been kept from the public. And you have not been able to receive these really inexpensive and extremely efficient, pain-free options for cancer treatment as well as other diseases. It's highly disturbing, I understand that. But the reason I'm putting them out there is because, as disturbing as they are, you have to look at this so that we can have access to these technologies and move forward. It's such a gift. Yes, it's horrible that we haven't had access to them, but at the end of the day, yesterday's gone. We only have the present moment, and we're having access to them now. And that is a miracle. And the sooner everyone looks at it and accepts it and demands this technology, the quicker we're all going to make our lives better. So that's why I'm making the videos. It's wonderful. So I'm including 2 videos. They will be in the bottom, below this YouTube video that I would like you to watch. The first one is Anthony Holland. He's a music professor, and he's very specific about exactly how he discovered his cure for cancer. He gives you the formula and he shows you the videos of the successes that he had. Anthony Holland made a video. He did a TEDx talk. I discovered it several years ago. In 2020, when we were highly censored, I could no longer find the video. It had disappeared. Since that time, he has made another video. It's actually a little bit better, explaining it in a very interesting way, and included his original footage of the cancer cells dissolving. And it's still up. So this means we are making progress. We're headed in the right direction. It's really exciting. I had presented videos like this to people years ago who were dying of cancer, people who were in stage 4. They had a lot of money, and I mean money was no object at all. They were on their way out. They had no other options. And I sat down with them really from the heart and explained this to them. And I said, you're not going to make it. What do you have to lose? You should go check this out, because alternative therapies have been available in other countries where they were not available in the United States. And they just gave me the blank look. They couldn't even wrap their head around exploring those options because their brain could not grasp the concept that such a horrible thing had been occurring in our own country. There's no way this is real. There's no way this is possible, because our government would not allow that to happen. And yet it has. So that's what we're dealing with here. When I started discovering this information, every time I would discover something new, it would take 72 hours at least for me to get a grip on my own cognitive dissonance. And there was no one I could talk to, because when you're running around talking about this stuff all by yourself, years ahead of most of the population, they all think you're crazy anyway. So I have had to process everything on my own, which I'm not complaining about. It also has great benefits. Anyway, I'm hoping everyone will look at it. It sort of reminds me of the trafficking, especially the child trafficking, the pedophilia, waves of that's been going on. And despite the fact that there are social workers that are especially trained in this whole recovery process for human trafficking, children and adults, both, and the special rehabilitation centers that are required for that level of abuse, and women so passionately trying to bring awareness to it and get participation in local towns and neighborhoods, people still don't want to believe that it's going on for the same reason. It's too horrifying to believe that this could be happening right now in your town, right under your nose, and yet it is. So it's something we all need to work on, and I know we can do this. You know, I'm not like have special skills on, recovering from this psychological problem. I just have a desire, a passion to get the truth out. And I know that humans really have good hearts, and they want the best thing for themselves, their families, and their country, and their, everyone around them. I know it, but it's going to take some effort. Okay, so that's Anthony. The second one I'm including is a video that Greg Braden is hosting one of his talks. This video, when he announced this video and showed this video at one of his talks, it was 2007. 2007. And who knows how old the actual video is that he's using that shows the dissolving of cancer cells. Now, this one's really interesting. It takes place in China. Now, in China, in the small towns, in the middle of nowhere, they don't have money. They don't have hospital equipment. They don't have anything. So the doctors had to figure out what to do when people were coming to the hospital and they didn't have anything to give them. They didn't have anything to treat them with. Now, the thing I love about Asians is they have so much discipline and structure. It's part of their culture. That's why they're so great at meditating and just, all of that stuff. They've always been that way. So these discussions, they're way ahead of us. Asia's way ahead of us. And the video shows a woman who came in with, I can't remember, I think it's a bladder cancer, bladder tumors. And they dissolved those tumors. It's showing it live on the machine, and you can watch them dissolving the tumors. Now, this is even more radical because the scalar wave frequencies that are generated are coming from the human beings, not from a machine. I've always talked about humans being scalar wave generators, that they're just as powerful, if not more so, than a machine, and that's why our consciousness has been hijacked. That's why they don't want you to know the truth, what you are capable of, because what they are doing is literally changing the molecular structure completely. It's like the ultimate alchemy, in 3.5 minutes. It's the power of manifestation live, all right? It's mind-blowing, and it's all caught on film, and it is not new. And you just have to see it to believe it. It's so exciting. And Greg Braden goes on to discuss how in 1986, this field that we're talking about, this energetic field that is being accessed, there were scientists who had proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that this field exists. It indeed exists. It's a fact. In 1986. And that they were working off of material that this had been proposed in 1886 by other scientists. They just didn't have the equipment to prove it. 1886. They were able to grasp, these scientists, that this field did indeed exist, confirmed in 1986. So my previous videos, when I talked about the technology of Royal Raymond Rife with his Rife machines, which are still being made to this day with his name on it, and Wilhelm Reich and his organ pyramids and organ accumulators, these men were stripped of everything, imprisoned, all their stuff. I mean, it's horrifying. Yes, it did happen. Yes, it happened in the United States. Yes, these could have been saving lives. And yes, the truth is now coming out. So just check out the videos, and you will likely be, if you do not push it away, be sitting by yourself just staring into space for a while at the implications. And then what I want to tell you to focus on at the end of the day is, this is beautiful. This is groundbreaking. This is mind-blowing information, and we have it now. It's no longer being suppressed. You know, once you can process what actually happened and the fact that this is real, be joyful. I mean, this is a frickin' rock star party, what this is going to do for human suffering. So I love you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and share, subscribe if you like this information, so that I will have time to research it and bring you more fun and exciting stuff to enlighten all of us and get us excited about the future, because everyone is so worried about a virus that's supposed to kill you, and we're watching bombs go off, and people think that it's the end of the world. It's a polar opposite. They lied to you about everything else. There's evidence of it now. If that doesn't get you to turn the TV off and realize that you're being programmed, and just watch the videos and check it out. Turn off your TV, please, and rejoice. The quicker we all do this together, the quicker we demand truth and clarity, quicker it's going to happen, the less suffering all the way around. Okay? So I love you very much. Have a great day. Namaste.